Hi, this is Ross from TW White & Sons Mazda, and today I'm here to show you our 22 plate Mazda CX-30. I might have to be a little bit quick with this video because it's starting to spray and I feel like I could absolutely chuck it down at one point, but I'll try and get through all the important bits. So at the front here, we've got front parking sensors. We've also got a front camera here. So this vehicle is the top spec vehicle, so it's a GT Sport Tech. This is 5 specs for the CX-30, and this is the highest spec you can get, so it's got everything on it. This alloy will be refurbished, so you can see it's a little bit curved there, so don't worry, we will be doing that. It might actually be done before you come review the vehicle. Exterior colour on this is solid crystal, which is Mazda's most premium paintwork option, and it does tend to be our most popular option. It's a lovely colour. Even on dark days like today, you can still see the red reflecting, but on a sunny day the paint really comes to life. We've got privacy glass. The bodywork is actually really good on this vehicle. Just gone and done the photos all around it, and you can see any marks around it. We've got rear parking sensors, and we've also got a reversing camera there. So you've got front and rear parking sensors, front and rear camera, and a 360 view camera as well. As you can see there, we have got the power tailgate, so you can open that from the pressure pad there or from the key, and then to close it, it's nice and easy just there. In terms of boot space on the CX-30, as you can see, it's a really good sized boot. You haven't got a huge lip, so it is nice and easy to get things up and out. You've got a 60-40 split on the rear seats there. Previous owner added a rubber trunk liner, which is always a good sign of ownership because it shows that the previous owner obviously wanted to look after their car. We've got a bit more storage under here, and then this vehicle's got the Bose sound system as well. Coming around to this side, that alloy is all good, and then the rest of this bodywork is all good. We've got keyless entry on the front doors. You might have caught a glimpse of it. We've got the sunroof up there, so it's tilt and slide for the sunroof. And that alloy we will be refurbishing as well, just because again, it's got that little nick there, which some places might say is no wear and tear. We like to keep our vehicles to a very high standard, so that will be done. But there we have it. There is the exterior of the vehicle. What we'll do now is we'll have a little look at the interior. So this vehicle's got the black leather upholstery. Don't worry about this bit here. On the camera it looks like really red. All it is it's got little holes and there's a little sort of colour inside. But yeah, when people always ask like why has it got the red in the middle, it's not, it's just the camera makes it look like that. It's just black leather. Really good condition, this leather. I don't know if anyone's actually sat in the back of it here. We've got nice little armrest and also cup holders there. Some vents down there, but plenty of headroom as well, so you can easily get adults in the back. So for the front, and again, leather's all in excellent condition. If you're being a tiny bit fussy, there's a little bit of wear there, but obviously you're always going to get that really on a leather seat on the driver's side. So both the GT Sport and the GT Sport Tech specifications, they're the ones where you get the black leather, and with that all of the interiors are the same. You have this brown dash which is on the centre console, and then up there, and also continues on the door, and all those bits are leather as well, so it's a nice premium materials used throughout the cabin. Now in terms of some of the spec, we've got electric windows all round, electric adjustment for your wing mirrors, and they are auto folding, but you can manually fold them in. We've got the Bose sound system. We've got electric adjustment for the driver's seat. You've also got memory settings down there, so if it's two of you driving, then obviously you can pre-program your seating position down there. The button on the far right is to open and close the power tailgate as well. And let me just get in the vehicle. So you might be able to catch a glimpse of that in the distance where it says 0 miles per hour. So that is your active driving display. If you haven't driven with a vehicle with that before, it is a brilliant system. Some people are a bit skeptical at first, and then they come back from the test drive and they absolutely love it. Basically it'll just show you information like speed you're going at, traffic sign recognition. Your blind spot monitoring will not only highlight in your wing mirrors but also on there. If you've got your navigation on, it will put your turn-by-turn display on there as well. You can go into the settings, which I'll show you later on, and change like the height or the brightness and things like that. Brilliant feature. Right, mileage, so just over 30k. MPG, so just over 46, and that's real time for the previous owner, which is pretty good for a petrol automatic, I would say. We've got auto wipers on the right stalk, auto lights on the left stalk. You might have also seen we've got flappy paddles as well if you want to change manually through there. We've got speed limiter, and then we've also got radar cruise control. So if you haven't driven with that before, you can set it to say 70 miles an hour, and then if the vehicle in front of you starts to slow down, the vehicle will automatically slow down for you, and then the car will go back up to the speed you've set it at when the distance increases again. It's really good if you're doing long distance driving, just means you can relax a little bit more. Left hand side is all your volume controls, so you change your volume, mute it, change your track or radio station, voice commands, and then also Bluetooth controls through here as well. In the centre, we've got a nice big leather armrest which both you and the passenger can share instead of fighting over it. And then in here, so I don't believe this was standard at the time, so it looks like the previous owner added the wireless charging pad in there, and then you've also got your 2 USBs, that's your SD card for your navigation, and your 12 volt there as well. You've of course got your glove box, and there's pockets in the front doors as well. We've got electric handbrake with the auto hold feature, volume through here as well, favourites, so you can set up favourite radio stations or contacts or addresses. Then this is how you control your infotainment system. So it's not touchscreen at all, it's all controlled here, but it's because it doesn't need to be touchscreen. It's so simple. You've got shortcut buttons to quickly navigate, and then just spin on this and push to select. So nice and easy. Sport mode, so you should be able to catch up down the bottom. You can just tell when you flick that on. And I think I've mentioned it, but it's automatic, as you can see. So petrol automatic, nice and easy, park, reverse, neutral drive, and then you put it across there if you wanted to shift manually. If I pop it into reverse, so we've got the parking sensors, and then you've also got, as you can see there, the rear camera, and on the left you've got the 360 view camera. The front camera will automatically come on when you slowly approach something, but you can manually turn it on if you wanted to through here. And you have got different sort of toggles for it, so you can see there 2 different views, or you've got your cameras and your wing mirrors. Quite good if you're parallel parking. Got cup holders which are hidden away here, a bit more storage. Vehicle's keyless, so just foot on the brake and push the start button as long as the key is inside the car. Dual climate control, so you could have one side hotter than the other. Start again, shall we? You can have one side hotter than the other if you wanted to do so, or just sync it up with the driver. Just got your circulation of your air, how much air comes out, where it's coming out on the vehicle, your AC, and then down here that'll put your heating onto your front windscreen. That has your heated wing mirrors and rear windscreen. Heated seats, so both front seats are heated, and as you can see it's a 3-stage heating system. And just hidden away under here, heated steering wheel as well. Now in terms of your infotainment system, so this is if you want to look at how your vehicle's performing in a bit more detail. Entertainment is just for all your audio purposes, so you've got FM, AM, DAB, Bluetooth. Obviously if you have a USB device plugged in, it will allow you to select those. Communication, so not only can you connect your phone via the Bluetooth for your audio, but obviously you can do it to make and receive phone calls hands-free, and like I showed you earlier on, it's nice and easy through the steering wheel controls. Navigation, so this is the vehicle's built-in navigation system. It's a really nice, easy system to navigate through. The vehicle has got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so if you do prefer to use Google Maps or Waze for your navigation, then obviously just plug it in and it will put it onto the screen here. You can of course also use your CarPlay for your Spotify, Apple Music and all those sort of features as well. But if you don't have access to those, or if you're not wanting to, then you are still covered with the Mazda system, which is good. And we've got some vehicle settings, so in vehicle displays and active driving display, that's the bit I showed you earlier on in the windscreen. So as you can see here, you can change the information that is displayed there. You can turn it off if you wanted to do so, but I highly recommend you leave it on. Sound settings, as we've touched on, the vehicle has got the Bose sound system, so again, highly recommend you go in here and customize that, get it set up perfectly for yourself. Safety settings, the vehicle has got a lot of safety features, and it's nice that you can go into the settings and customize them, so you can make some less or more reactive, or turn some off if you wanted to do so. Then we just got some general vehicle settings like setting up walk-away locks and things like that. Connectivity, just where you got your Bluetooth and then your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto settings. And then lastly, just some general system settings, just like the language and bits like that. Last little bit in here, as I showed you earlier on, we have got the sunroof. So the visor is manual. If you just want to tilt it, just push a button here up towards the sky. And if you want to open up, put it all the way to the back. And you can open up like so. So I always think with a sunroof it's nice to have the option. Some people aren't too fussed about them, but I think you find when you have got it, you do tend to use it, and it's yeah, nice on a sunny day to have it open, a little bit more lighting. But then if it's a miserable day, it's quite nice just to cover it up and not have to look at it. But yeah, that's everything inside the vehicle. Let me get outside and we'll finish up out here. So there is our Mazda CX-30 GT Sport Tech, so like I said, top spec vehicle. This vehicle is the SKYACTIV X engine, so the CX-30 comes with two petrol engine variants. You have a SKYACTIV G, which is just a normal 2 litre, 122 PS petrol engine, or you have this one, which is a SKYACTIV X, which is 2 litre, 186 PS. So the SKYACTIV X engine is basically a petrol engine that performs like a diesel, but without being a diesel. So you get more power, more torque, and you also get better fuel economy. So it does tend to be a very popular engine choice. This vehicle is a one owner vehicle. Wasn't supplied by us, but the owner, they have actually bought quite a few cars from us. They used to live in this area, and then they moved away, and then they tried their local dealer to them, and they weren't sort of too pleased with them, so they came back, travelled actually 3 hours to us to come and buy another car from us. But it's a one owner vehicle, and it has got full Mazda service history. Included in the purchase price of this vehicle, you will receive 1 year Mazda warranty, 1 year roadside assistance, and 1 year courtesy car. We offer finance on this vehicle, both PCP and HP. We take all vehicles in part exchange, even if it's not a Mazda, even if it's not something that we would sell here ourselves. We'll still give you a very competitive price for that vehicle, and we can also deliver. So if you're not local to us, still get in touch, and we can discuss that with you further. If you have any questions about this vehicle, or if you'd like to make an appointment to come and view and test drive it, please do give us a call. We're happy to help. Thank you very much.